Welcome to this quick training session. Today we are talking about a powerful but often overlooked feature in Sage X3 called process flows. A process flow in Sage X3 is a visual map of business tasks. Each step in the flow represents a Sage X3 function, like creating a purchase order or posting a sales invoice. These steps are shown as connected icons or boxes, which users can click to launch the correct screen. You can think of it like a guided GPS for your business tasks. You follow the arrows from one stop to the next. So why does process flows matter in Sage X3? Basically, these are the visuals that guide users step by step through business processes like purchasing, sales, and manufacturing. You can use process flows if you ever feel lost or unsure about what comes next. Let's take a look at some examples of how process flows work. For instance, if you can see, this is a purchasing transaction from start to finish. Every step there is a function linked to it. If you ever need something, you create a purchase request followed by requesting quotes from suppliers, and then after receiving the quotes, you decide on one supplier and create the purchasing order. After sending the purchase order to the supplier, you will receive the goods, and after receiving the goods, if they are fine, you can validate their invoice. After creating the process, flow users can see the path visually and simply click each step to execute it. This eliminates any guesswork and saves a lot of time. We will try to replicate this example within Sage X3. Now we have to create a process flow within Sage X3. For that, first we will have to navigate to the process flow function. We will go into Setup, and within Setup there is a function called Processes within the Interactive Dashboard function. We will click on that. Once we are in the Process function, we can create a new process. For that, you can click on New and enter the process code. We can provide the legislation and language. For description, we can enter Purchase Process. Type can be either process or menu. We will take process. Access code, if you want to give access to certain people, you can enter an access coder. And activity code is used to enable or disable certain functionalities. And then we will go into the drawing function. We can create a flowchart like this describing the whole process from start to finish. As we are taking an example of the purchasing module, we will select the module, and after drawing the flowchart, we can enter the steps starting with purchase request. After creating the request, we look for suppliers, so request for quotes from suppliers, and after we receive a quote, we can finalize a supplier, we can create a purchasing order. Next step is receiving goods from the supplier after delivering the purchase order. And the final step after, if the goods are not defective, we can validate the invoice. And as you can see, this is the whole process from start to finish. It can be another form of process as well in the purchasing module, as it can vary from company to company. We just took a simple example and created a process flow, and we will save it. After creating a process, we can now try to create a menu item and a landing page and try to link them together. A menu item defines a link to a page managed by the software. It can be linked into various types of content like representation, function, process, request, statistics, and the rest. In this case, we will try to link it with a process that we've created. For that, we will go into Navigation, and in the Administration module, and in the Authoring submodule, there is a function called Menu Items. We will click on that. And once we are in the function, we will try to create a new menu item on the right. Now we have to enter a code for this, so we will choose a random code, and we will explain it. The title can be anything. For link type, we have to choose a process because that's what we have created before. In the application, we have to select Sage ERP. And in process name, we have to mention the process and that code that we've created before. It was this, and we can just add a name to it. And we just have to save this. Now basically, we have linked the menu item with the process, and now what we have to do is link it to a landing page. Now we will look to create a landing page. A landing page can also be called a home page or a dashboard. These are personalized entry points for users in Sage X3. and they are designed to provide a summarized view of information and quick access to relevant functions. As you can see on the left side, these are some personalized landing pages, and we will also try to create one, and try to link it with the menu item as well. For that, we have to go into navigation, and in the administration module, we have a home page function. We will click on that, and on the right side, there is an option to create a new home page. Click on that, and in page name, we can add anything. In this case, as we are working with purchasing process, so we will add the purchasing name and can just add some information here. And then we have to click on gadgets and try to search for our menu item. Now we will search for our code. And as you can see, we can select that, and then we have to describe an endpoint. Click the folder we're working on, and just save it. Basically, this enables the landing page to be linked with the menu item. We can look at a preview. As you can see, this is the process that we've created before, and from the landing page we can view it directly without having to go into processes. This is how you create and link a landing page to a menu item in Process. Process flows aren't just diagrams. They deliver real business value and better user experience, especially for new employees who don't know the menu structure. It ensures consistency as every user follows the same steps, minimizing errors. It's also a great tool for training new hires as it simplifies the whole process and also prevents any sort of errors by guiding users to the right screens in the right order. Imagine someone creating a purchase order without first issuing a quote or request. That breaks the policy, and the process flow will prevent this by showing a correct sequence. Just to recap, process flows in Sage X3 help guide users through key tasks, ensure consistency, and improve system usage. For more information on process flows, feel free to check out our blogs linked in the description below. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe for more Sage X3 tips and training contexts. Thank you.